Welcome to this edition of Education Briefs, brought to you by the New Jersey Association of School Administrators, which is comprised of Chief Education Officers and school administrators representing school districts throughout New Jersey. Here is Dr. Richard Bozza, Executive Director of the NJASA.
What's going on in New Jersey schools this year? Plenty. Changes in tenure, teacher and student assessment, and even virtual charter schools are on the agenda. Here's a roundup of the items to watch for the 2012-2013 school year. Let's start with teacher tenure. Governor Christie has signed a new tenure law that will remove ineffective teachers even if they have tenure. The law is called Teacher Effectiveness and Accountability to the Children of New Jersey, or Teach NJ. Under Teach NJ, teachers are given a rating ranging from highly effective to ineffective. If a teacher receives a partially effective rating or an ineffective one for 2 years, they are automatically subject to tenure proceedings and ultimately can lose their tenure. The law also dictates other changes to tenure. A more comprehensive mentoring program has been established during a teacher's first year of employment, and they now need to work 4 years instead of 3 in order to be eligible for tenure. There are no changes to teacher seniority, however. When it comes to teacher layoffs, it's still going to be last in, first out. There still is work to be done. The law is based on a teacher evaluation system that is not yet in place. Here's the update on teacher evaluation. The teacher evaluation system is still in the pilot phase. There are 11 districts training staff and another 20 districts joining the pilot this year. The state plans to have an evaluation system ready statewide by the 2013-2014 school year. The new program is not just about more accurately evaluating our teachers. We think it will influence decisions about school personnel policies, professional development, promotion, compensation, merit-based bonuses, and reductions in force. The challenge here is one size doesn't fit all. If one classroom has a number of special education students or limited English-speaking students, should we rate the teachers the same on their students' test scores? What if there is a team teaching approach? How do you credit each teacher for the performance of students? Does the influence of the second grade teacher affect the outcomes of the students taught by the next year's third grade teacher? Clearly, there are many issues to address to get the system as effective and authentic as possible. Next on the list, charter schools. The state has given approval for 9 new charter schools to open in September. In addition, 7 schools may open after a final review. Not on the list, however, was the first full-time virtual charter school in New Jersey. The virtual charter was given a year to plan. We think that's a wise idea. Existing laws are not equipped to address virtual charter schools, schools that teach classes via a student's home computer. How will these schools be funded? Monitored? How will compulsory attendance be handled? There are substantial reasons to take a cautious approach on virtual charter schools. Brick and mortar charter schools can be an asset to a community, but only if the local residents approve the startup of the school. After all, it's their tax dollars supporting the effort. Finally, this year the state will be looking at student assessment. Schools will be implementing the Common Core state standards adopted by 45 states and the District of Columbia. The new standards will require more frequent and more comprehensive testing, including computer-directed performance-based tasks. Developed in collaboration with teachers, school administrators, and experts, the standards are designed to provide a clear and consistent framework to prepare students for college and the workforce. No state will lower its standards to comply with the national norm, but rather will build upon the most advanced current thinking. The New Jersey Department of Education is already working with neighboring states to develop assessments in language arts, mathematics, biology, chemistry, and physics. You'll see some of these tests in New Jersey schools this year. The full launch is scheduled for 2014. That means it's going to be more important than ever to ensure that our schools are up to date on the latest technology to support these standards. But that's a topic for another time. New Jersey schools are on the right track. Chief Education Officers are poised to tackle these issues and others to move education forward through the most challenging academic and economic times and into the 21st century.
New Jersey's Chief Education Officers, moving education forward. To learn more about New Jersey's Chief Education Officers, visit us at the web at njasa.net.